Hello and welcome! I'm Jenny Hall. Thanks for joining me for another card making tutorial. Today I have a very easy and quick idea to share with you. I'm creating with Party Pandas stamp set, which is a free stamp set when you have a qualified purchase through Stampin Up. I'm not choosing to stamp my image in black today as I have with some of my other projects using the Panda. Instead, I'm going a different route. I'm using brown ink to create a brown bear, and I'm using some interesting designer series paper that's also a celebration item called Bubbles and Fizz. So the image of honey is something that inspired me to use the brown bear with honey today. And then I have a piece of Wood Textures designer series paper that also is going to be used in the project. I'm stapling some of the antique lace directly to this little piece of designer series paper, and I plan to place the sentiment on top of it. So here's a little bit about the design. Everything started with the paper. So the paper looks like honey, and honey reminds me of a honey bear. And so I decided to create a brown bear. And a bear and honey belongs in a tree. So I grabbed the designer series paper from Wood Textures to give the look of a tree. And that's how it all kind of came together. So it's an extremely simple image. It's a very easy card to duplicate with success. And sometimes I think things are a little bit too easy, that it doesn't look handmade enough, or it doesn't appear to be as much of a fancy design. But I'd like to share with you all that I feel that it doesn't necessarily take a fancy design sometimes. It just takes a few design elements that you can tie together in the imagination. Because the honeycombs and the bear and the look of the tree all have the same common theme, then the design works. It's a very simple theme, and the lace brings it with just a little bit more of a touch of softness from all of the harsh lines. So it is not a fancy card, and that's okay. Sometimes it's nice just to make a card that somebody will appreciate, and that they'll be able to associate all of the images that I associated when I was creating it. It is a handmade card after all. The inside of the card carries the same bear stamped in the same ink, and I stamped it into the corner so that it would just appear like the bear was peeking from somewhere else. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. I hope that I was able to explain a little bit more about how I design cards, which has been requested. For more information, go over to my blog at jennystampsup.com. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you in the next video.
Hi, my name is Trip. Thanks for watching the video. See you next time.